Sawasdee. Hello everyone, my name is Maggie and this is another episode of DIY Fix. In this episode, I'm gonna be installing a remote starter RS2-G3 from Cool Start or Crimestopper on a 2014 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. Now because this car has transponder chip in its key, so I'm gonna be using a transponder bypass module from iDatalink. What is a transponder chip, you might ask? Basically, if you take the chip out of the key and use the key to start the car will start for only 2 seconds and then it will shut off the engine. So you will need this chip to be close to the ignition switch for the car to keep running. For the bypass module, the module will copy the chip from the key, and when we remote start the car will start and keep running without the chip from the key. And so yeah, now let's go see the installation. Let's take a look at the wires. Ground, horn, grow out when running, which I'm going to use it for anti-glide relay. The relay with 87A is not included. That's why I bought this one. Dome light illumination. Parking light output. 12 volts for parking lights. Hold pin switch. Negative brake reset. Positive brake reset. Option 11, Option 10, OEM disarm, OEM arm, tachometer input. You can cut all these wires that you don't use off, but I like to keep them. Unlock, terminal 86, lock. 2 12 volts, starter 1, accessory 1, ignition 2, or option 4. And this is the iDatalink bypass module. I bought the ADS USB separately. Before installation, I have to flash the bypass module with the newest firmware that will work with 2014 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. Open up Internet Explorer 7 or above. Go to iDatalink.com, click Flash Your Module, log into your account, install WebLink Updater. And now in order to install WebLink Updater, you will need .NET Framework 2.0. Go to Microsoft.com, search for Microsoft.NET Framework 2.0 Service Pack 1. Click on the link. Download it, save it somewhere, open up the folder, double click on it, and let it install. Back to WebLink, click download now, save it somewhere, open up the folder, double click on it, and click next, next, everyone, next, 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 finish, and done. And now we have got the WebLink Updater installed. Click Flash Your Module. For your information, I have already flashed this module before. Click on Mitsubishi 2014 Outlander Sport, standard key, and next. Let's go with remote starter. The brand is Cool Start, and there is no RS2-G3. Go with others. iDatalink two-way, see details, configure features. You can change these features. Let's see advanced features. You can change these two. Once you're done, click Save Flash. And the flashing process is completed. Let's take a look at the wires. There are 3 ways to wire the module: hardwire, data one way, and data two way. I chose data two way because the remote starter is compatible with iDatalink, and all I have to connect is data port, can high, can low, and ignition. TACH wire, volts, ignition 1, starter 1, accessory 1. Lock, can high, can low, hood trigger, parking lights left, parking lights right, unlock, horn, and brake. Install the antenna. And here is the wiring diagram. Let's start with the commutator input. Connect main system ground. Connect horn output. Connect ground out when running for the anti-glide relay, which is the yellow-black wire, to terminal 85 of the relay. Cut the starter wire, connect terminal 30 and this brown wire from the 6-pin connector to the starter side of the starter wire. Connect 87A to the key side of the starter wire. Connect terminal 86 and this pink wire from the 6-pin connector to the ignition 1 wire. Connect accessory 1 wire. Connect 12 volts for the parking lights and these two 12 volts from the 6-pin connector. Connect parking light output. And now because this car has 2 parking light wires, so I have to use 2 10 amp diodes. Connect the parking light output to this side of both diodes and connect each diode to each of the parking light wires. Connect hood pin switch. Connect brake reset. Connect unlock and lock. And we have connected all these wires. Connect the antenna. Connect the button. It is time for the bypass module. Connect can high and can low. Connect the ignition wire. Connect the data port. Next, we're gonna program the module. We're gonna go with data mode, and we're gonna use this procedure. Make sure the LED flashes one at a time. Press and hold until the LED turns green. Insert the key and turn it to on position. And the bypass module installation is completed. Now we're gonna program the remote starter. First we're gonna do the TACH programming. This is the instruction. Start the car. Press the button 5 times. Press the button again 1 more time. Press the button on the remote. And it is done. Now we're gonna program option number 5 to ADS-ALCA. Here is the instruction. Turn the key to on position. Press the button 5 times. Press the button again 5 more times. Press the button on the remote. And it is done. Now we're gonna go to option number 8. Lock after remote start. Turn it to off. Turn the key to on position. Press the button 5 times. Press the button again 8 more times. Press the button on the remote. And it's done. Option number 15. On shift confirmation. When locked and unlocked, turn it to on. Option number 16. 3 horn shifts with remote start activation. Turn it to on. The remote start programming is completed. And now let's make it look nice. It is all done, but I have some extra stuff for you guys to watch. If you start the car and this happens, this means that you have to do the TACH programming again. You probably chose the wrong one or something. If you want to reset the remote starter, you can enter the programming procedure and then press 25 times to go to the reset. If you want to reset your bypass module to start over, here is how to do it. And lastly, this is the clear view of the wires. And there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoy it and find this helpful. Thank you and have a nice day. สวัสดีครับ